You mentioned Patrick Mahomes, so take a look at this. Most yards after the catch in 2022. Number one, Kansas City Chiefs, 27, almost 2,800 yards after the catch. Number two, the Chargers. Number three, the Buccaneers with Tom Brady. Lions were four. Cardinals were fifth. You see the Bengals and the 49ers. A lot of those teams, and the Eagles, those are the teams that went deep into the playoffs. Yards after the catch. All right, let's look at the bottom half of this. And the Browns, significantly, like half as much almost as the Chiefs. 28th, Steelers were behind them, Ravens behind them, Falcons and Bears. So bottom five, not a playoff team. Not a playoff team in there. So point is, go get Deshaun Watson. The easy button. Go get him the guy that can get turn a 5-yard pass or a 2-yard pass into a 20, 25-yard gain.
Well, the interesting thing about that with Pat Mahomes is like he doesn't even have that guy anymore, right? Like Tyreek Hill was that guy for him, and now he's throwing to, like Darius Toney, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not really like great names he's throwing it out there to. And I think that says more to, hey, spread it out. You know what I mean? What is allowing them to get that much yards after contact and yards after catch is that they're getting these guys the ball in space. How do you get the guys ball in space? You got to be able to spread things out convincingly. How can you be able to spread things out? Well, you need to be able to have your quarterback be comfortable in the system. Again, like, yes, wide receivers are going to be very important in this, and they probably should if they have the opportunity to go get a wide receiver in the price that makes sense. But also make sure Deshaun is as comfortable as possible, because I don't know what the 2020 numbers are, but I think he had pretty good yards after catch, and he was throwing to Chris Hansen. You know what I mean? Not that Chris Hansen, the other Chris Hansen. Like, you know what I mean?
No, that Chris Hansen.
Yeah. So you could spread it out and allow these receivers a little bit more space, and I think that will clear things up. And a lot of this is just a transition, because if you look at like the guys at the top, guys at the bottom, I think Baltimore was probably the only playoff team at the bottom, and their quarterback was hurt most of the year, and they're coming out of that really regressive Greg Roman scheme. So a lot of this is about opening things up and being able to do that because you have a better quarterback. And that's what the Browns have to do. They have to be able to actually use Deshaun Watson effectively instead of putting Deshaun Watson in the offense that was meant for Jacoby Brissett to run.